Hey guys, how's it going? This is Alex bringing you another video. So today my video is going to be a little bit more casual. I'm going to be talking about my portfolio with an S at the end, portfolios, because I have a few of them, and basically talk about like why I didn't make videos over the last few months and just some questions like that. You guys can definitely ask me anything. I'm pretty transparent and I'm not really hiding anything. I share a lot of my portfolios and like how much money I have and whatever, so I'm not really scared about that. It's a little hard to look at the camera, so I'm just going to be looking in this direction. Either way, it's probably still going to be personal. Anyway, so yeah, this video was inspired by someone's comment, HG Hammer. You've been commenting on some of my videos lately, so just want to say I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody else that comments on my videos, especially people who have been here for like, I don't know, since the beginning. I've had this Blood Phantom 81 channel since like maybe the middle of 2018 or maybe a little earlier. So I appreciate all of you guys, really. Anyway, so yeah, so basically HG Hammer asked, how's everything going with your other opportunity? Did you say you might be going into real estate? And then asked another question, which I'll address in another video. So yeah, anyway, the first question was, how's it going with your other opportunity, which was real estate? First of all, I'm surprised anyone remembered that or caught that. That was just a very like a brief moment of when I brought that up. So yeah, the reason why I haven't made M1 Finance videos is because I'm probably going to be liquidating my M1 Finance account, as well as other accounts that I have, in order to fund my new real estate venture. Real estate, I definitely don't love as much as the stock market. The stock market is something that's very liquid. For example, if I want to take my money out all at once, I can definitely do that with with the stock market. And real estate, there's a lot of like, a very real physical aspect. You're going to have to deal with people, you're going to have to deal with repairs, and if you don't have a property manager, then it kind of becomes a little bit of a part-time job, especially depending on how many properties you have and how established you are. The property that I plan on buying is actually not even a house, it's a 4-unit apartment complex. So that's, to start out, that may be like a lot in the beginning. But anyway, I'm anticipating that I'd have to sell some of my portfolios in order to do that. So that's why I haven't made any M1 Finance videos, is because honestly, my M1 Finance account doesn't look very nice. This right here, this drop is for me selling a lot of stock, because as the stock market's been going up, I've been a little bit more cautious of having my money into stocks. So I've been wanting to have all of that in cash. And this drop just looks really ugly. Like, I hate looking at it. And it almost makes me not even want to continue this account anymore. And continuing that note of being fully transparent, this is actually all my accounts. So total assets in cash is about $73,000. I also own a car, so it might be a little bit more than that in terms of just net worth in general. But anyway, so yeah, these are my accounts, and in order to do the down payment on that apartment, I'd probably have to sell at least, I don't know, maybe $30,000 worth of stock. And that's primarily because I'm going 50-50 on the down payment and everything with another investor. So the burden isn't on me to come up with all the cash. But anyway, that's kind of my strategy. And yeah, that's basically my real estate venture. I will definitely update you guys if it happens or when it happens. And like, it's not completely a certainty, so it's not like I'm holding out on you guys or like it's going on right now. At this point, I'm actually just going to look at the properties in person, and we'll take it from there. Like I said, I still like the stock market a little bit more, but I think that there's some lessons in real estate that I really want to learn. And in terms of just owning property, I do envision myself owning a lot of property at some point in the future. I want to make changes in my community and things like that. So that's kind of the route that I'm going, and I'm ready to learn. And yeah, and in terms of just Robinhood in general, so in the stock market, I'm waiting for one particular thing to happen. And that's basically, I'm waiting for the stock market to hit my target box. I have been trading along the way, and I did make an awesome trade here at the start of, towards the end of the year, around December 24th, made an awesome trade. Made a few small trades along the way, but for the most part, I've missed some of this rally, and I'm really looking forward to getting back in. When the stock market does hit my target box, I'm going to deploy pretty much all my cash, honestly. I'll definitely save some for averaging down should we get lower. And then if we do break below, let's say this level right here, which is around January 2nd, then I'll probably sell because I think there's very real potential for a recession at that point. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking out for. This is my target box right around the 200-day moving average for the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. And I do think that we'll get a bit of a overshoot. And actually, as I'm filming this video, you guys can see I drew some trend lines, which is like a triangle that we were in. Currently, it's 8:17 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it looks like we broke below that wedge on the S&P 500. So that's actually pretty remarkable. I'd expect us to once again go lower. And so that's pretty much where my head's at. In real life, I'm actually not that interesting of a person, I don't think. I pretty much just care about putting all my money into the stock market in a very leveraged way and then watching my money increase. That's kind of my strategy. If you guys know me or not, I'm very much a cautious gambler almost. Like I'm cautious about when I invest, but when I invest and when I'm sure about something, then I'll definitely go very aggressive. And this aggressive style of trading is what I think is going to compound my account very quickly. Something that I keep thinking about, which is a little bit of an inspiration, is if I just double my account, let's say 4 times, then I'm pretty much very close to having $1 million. So right now my account's at 55,000, pretty close to 60,000, but let's just keep the numbers simple and let's keep them at 50,000. If I double my account 4 times, I get to about 800,000 because 50 to 100 is once, 100 to 200,000 is twice, 200 to 400 is 3 times, 400 to 800 is 4 times. So if I double it 4 times, I'm pretty close to $1 million. But anyway, that's just kind of my long-term philosophy and long-term goals. And just to kind of wrap things up, I just want to say that obviously I'm putting a lot of my eggs into this Robinhood basket, and that's because I believe in myself and I believe in my ability to compound my money very quickly and things like that. As I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I do trade a lot of leveraged ETFs and leveraged stocks. And the reason why I don't show what I'm trading is because I don't want to encourage other people to use leverage in their trades. I think it can definitely mess up someone's account if not used correctly or safely. So that's kind of my core portfolio, and I do think that the stock market is going to take me far, and so that's why I study it so much. But I'm also pursuing this real estate route because let's say in a situation in which I'm not getting that much cash flow, and obviously the goal is to get cash flow, but let's say at first, especially, I'm not getting that much cash flow. At least every single month, I'm getting money in terms of equity. So a little bit of my property is going to be paid off every single month. And eventually, in 10 or 15 years down the road, when it is fully paid off, that's going to be immense cash flow. And there's certainly a lot of things I can do along the way. For example, get the property repaired or renovated a little bit, and then do a cash out refinance or something like that. There's definitely a lot of things that you can research in terms of getting the most out of real estate, which I do plan on doing. I'm going to be very cautious about rent increases. I don't want to increase rent every single year or something like that, but that's probably a separate video in general. But yeah, the reason why I'm bringing all these things up is because I want to give the disclaimer that how I'm managing my money isn't the safest way to do things, and it may not work for everyone. I'm definitely putting a lot of betting on myself a lot, and just putting it out there. I don't have a retirement account. I don't have a 401k, and I don't have a Roth IRA. But honestly, anyone who's become really wealthy and successful has done so by taking risks. And I don't think I'm going to get to a point where I want to be if I do what everybody else is doing. And if I have a lot of these hedges and safety nets in place. So I'm completely betting on myself. And yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody that's watching this video doesn't do exactly what I'm doing. Just, do as much risk as feels comfortable. So yeah, that's my total spiel. But anyway, I feel like I've been talking for an hour, so I'm going to wrap things up here. Once again, thank you for the question, and thank you guys for all the support recently. Yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one, and I will definitely start to make more videos based on the questions that you guys ask. I'm probably going to go back on my other videos and think about what people really want to see. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys have a great week, and see you guys later.